Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be doing a monthly favorite. So I'm going to be doing my favorites of February, but I actually wanted to start doing this last month in January. However, time just kind of got away from me, and by the time I realized I hadn't done a monthly favorites for January, it was already like Valentine's Day and I was like, well, maybe it's not too late, maybe I'll do it. And then I never did. So this is actually going to be kind of two monthly favorites into one video. So I will be doing these every month. This is really the only time that I will be doing two videos. So this may be a little bit longer than a normal monthly favorites, but that's just because, like I said, I am condensing 2 months into 1 month. Well, that's two. One. Like this. Yeah. Anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can get more wonderful videos like this, and you will be entered into the giveaway because we are still doing the giveaway. So like I said before, let's get it on. The first one I have, I feel like, is not going to be any surprise to anybody. It is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. I love this palette. It is so good. It's so amazing. It's super affordable. It was $14.99 at the Morphe website. Obviously, I think they only have like one Morphe store and it's in California. But anyway, I love this palette. It's just so great. I mean, you can see, like, look at how beat up that is. I've used this to death. I love this palette. If they still have it online, which I don't know if they do or if they don't, I highly recommend you get this. $15, and it's so good. $15, 15 shades. The only color I really don't see myself using too much is this, maybe as like a pop of color on my lower lash line or something, but other than that, all the other ones are so good. They are just so blendable, and I'm gonna try to do a little bit of like look at that. Like, that's barely any kind of swatching. They are just so wonderful and creamy, and they blend out beautifully. And I also love this palette. You can do a full look with it. It's the best. I love this palette. So good. Okay, so next are going to be foundations. I have two foundations. I'm not going to talk too much about them because I did just do an entire video on drugstore foundations, and these are both drugstore foundations. The first one is the new one from Wet n Wild. It is the Photo Focus foundation. This is an amazing foundation. $5. Like, seriously, so good. Definitely more of a medium, semi-full, but more so medium coverage. You can still kind of let your natural skin glow. It's a great looking foundation. My mom loves this foundation on me, and it's just so pretty. And then the other one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I love this. If you are more of a full coverage girl like me, this is going to be your best friend. This is actually the concealer I'm wearing today on my face, and you probably can't tell, but I am so broken out, like all in my chin and a little bit in here, like, yeah, so this is an awesome one as well. I think this one's $10. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much about these. This one's more full coverage. This one's more medium coverage. They're both good. They're both amazing. I know they both look like they are not my shade, but they are. Promise. And yeah, I highly recommend both of these little guys. I have been in love with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Now, I say this might be a little bit shocking, you guys, because there is no silicone in this. It does not claim to mattify your skin. It does not claim to minimize your pores. This is purely a like hydrating, almost moisturizing primer. It has coconut water, probiotic based ingredients, and skin revivers. It's a replenishing face primer. It doesn't say anything here because everything was on the back, but it doesn't have any silicone in it. Like I said, it's so good. It smells like coconut because it has coconut water in it. But I've really loved this because in the past few months I have had a little bit more of dry skin. It's been pretty cold. We've been like having snow and no snow, and especially when I went over to Eastern Oregon to Bend a few weekends ago, this guy was my best friend because I woke up the next morning and my skin was so dry and just so dehydrated, and this was like, oh, just like my skin just soaked it up. But I really love this. Especially if you do have drier skin, you may really like this. This isn't something I necessarily use every single day, or if I do, I will definitely use like more of a silicone base or more of a mattifying kind of primer right in here and up here a little bit. And then I will put this kind of everywhere else to just kind of give it an even surface on my skin. But it's amazing, and I really, really, really like it. Next, I have two setting sprays. The first one is from Wet n Wild. It is the Photo Focus Setting Spray. I literally pretty much bought everything of this Photo Focus Wet n Wild line because I was so obsessed and in love with that foundation. I tried this. This is really good too. It's really nice to set my foundation, and it's really nice to put like on my brushes in place of Fix Plus. It's got a pretty nice mister on it. Let's see if we can kind of try to get like that black spot. Like you can kind of see it's got like a nice mist to it. It's not like so I do like that. I also like how this is like supposed to be like a lens, I think, like a camera lens. It's kind of cute. I do really like this. It does say it's all day wear, so it has helped my makeup kind of last and stay in place. It does not claim to mattify, but it also doesn't claim to add like a dewiness to your skin. It's more of just a very natural finish, which I do really like about it. It does have a little tiny bit of like a chemical-y smell to it, but it goes away, it dissipates. I kind of just notice it right when I first spray it, and then it's gone. I don't really smell it ever again, so that part doesn't bother me. And again, this is really, really inexpensive. And then on the flip side, I have this little guy. This is from Makeup Forever. It's the Mist and Fix. This is, again, a little travel size. I've been traveling a little bit more lately, so I've been trying to get more like travel compact sizes, so I don't have to take a huge bag. I do really like this. Again, it's kind of fairly nice mister, but you can kind of see it like shoots out a little bit, where the other one just kind of poofs out. Again, this one has a little bit of a scent, not as chemically, it's more fragrant, but again, it doesn't bother me too much. This is supposed to be long lasting and moisturizing, and I would say that's pretty, it helps my makeup stay pretty long lasting on there. I don't know how moisturizing it is, but yeah, but this one was pretty nice. I do like it, and I will probably purchase a bigger bottle at some point as well. So okay, so next I'm going to talk about highlighters. I have two. I'm sure no one's surprised about this one. It's the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I love this. It's in Be My Highlight. It is like $3. Like, look at that. $3 for this gorgeous highlight. I love it. I have found, like, if you want just a natural highlight, this is it. It's beautiful. Look at that. And then if you spray your brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, or like a setting spray, you know, the Prime and Set or Mist and Fix or anything like that, spray your brush with it, then dip it in, and it's going to intensify it a little bit more. So that's really nice. Sometimes with some of these cheaper ones, you can't do that as much. It kind of chalks up or it doesn't really do anything, but you can with this. It's super, super nice. And then the other one I love, I actually got in my January BoxyCharm, I want to say, and it is the Vintage by Jessica Liebeskind. This little guy here, and it's a duo one. It comes in Rose Quartz and Chocolate Diamond. The only thing I hate about this, I don't know, it worked actually pretty well today. Sometimes it's hard to open. So you've got these two beautiful colors. You have this one and this one. So there they are. I'm going to swatch them on this hand. And you can see this one's definitely more of like a modest, well, yeah, I guess that's right. More of like a bronze kind of one, and this is more of a pink. I'm actually wearing the bronze one today as my highlight. I don't know if you can see it as well, because I didn't put too much of it on, but these are beautiful. I mean, the pan size of this is huge. I mean, I'm like never going to go through these things. And they're just really nice. They blend really well. I really, really have been enjoying these for the past few months. I'm generally wearing one or the other of this one or the Essence one. So this one's a little bit more spendy. I think it's like 30, and the Essence one is 3. A blush I've been really loving is the Milani Baked Blush. I also really like the rose one, especially in Romantic Rose, but this one I've really, really been liking. And for a second, I thought it was going to be kind of a dupe of the Papa Don't Peach one, but they are actually very different. The Papa Don't Peach one is, it's peachy, but it has more of a pink undertone to it and not quite as shimmery. It's more iridescent, where this one is for sure like orangey almost. I don't know how well you guys can see that through the camera, but it's just got a completely different look to it. It's very shimmery. with gold flecks in it, but not so much that it looks like you have it all over. It's the blush I'm wearing today, so it's kind of more of a neutral flush tone to it, but it's absolutely beautiful on the skin. I have a feeling this summer especially I'm going to love this one. And yeah, I want to try a few of the other ones. I heard one of theirs is almost a dupe for the Orgasm by NARS, so I'll have to try to keep my eye out for that and see if that's true or not. But again, super affordable. The packaging is really cute. As you can see, it's probably blinding you all in the light, but yeah, I really like this one. So in this little cute kitty cat mug that my mom got me is our next item. They don't all fit. I have this one that's out, and it is the Wet n Wild oh my gosh, Liquid Catsuit Mega Last Matte Lipstick. Who's shocked by it? This is in the shade Nudist Peach. Like I said, I had 3 more from that whole swatch. I love these so much. I'm not going to really talk too much about them because I'm going to try to get some of them out though. Like, look at this, you guys. We're good, we're fine. That was probably just really loud in your ear and I apologize. But yes, I have all of these. I'm not going to go into too much detail about these because I have a whole video dedicated to these, which if I can try to remember, I will link that down below. And then the other one that I have is from Ofra. I've been loving this color so much. It is the Miami Fever one. It's beautiful. It's like an orangey kind of burnt sienna terracotta kind of color, which I almost never love or go for. And I bought it specifically because I wanted to go outside of my comfort zone, and oh my god, it's so beautiful. I get so many compliments when I wear this lip. It's just so good. So good. This is $19.90 or $20, so technically I can buy like 4 of my Mega Lasts for one of these. However, a few YouTubers out there, I do not have one, but a few YouTubers do have coupon codes for like 30% off, so I do use that, so it brings it down a little bit more. But yeah, I've really been loving the Miami Fever. It's just, it's so good, so good. Okay, and then the last product I have to share that is a Nay. I'm a little heartbroken to share this because I loved everything else in the line. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder. I picked up the shade Neutral Buff. Here's my problem with it. A, there's no mirror. Like, how am I supposed to apply my makeup? B, there's not even a sponge. Like, there's nothing, which I generally don't use the sponges anyway, but it'd be nice if it had a little bit of a sponge. And C, I get no color payoff whatsoever from this. Like, I don't know if you can tell just how patchy that is, or like where is it? Like, you can barely see it on my skin. There's nothing there. So I thought if I scrape it, which is what these little like divots right here are from, I would get a little bit better of a color, but not really. I mean, it's a little bit better, I will say, but then you blend it out and it's just, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And I feel like some people really like these and some people really don't. And I am someone who just really doesn't like this. Again, this was only $5, so I don't feel that bad, but it doesn't really do anything for my skin. Like, here, we'll kind of swoop some of this on, and it just doesn't do anything, you know? It kind of just, I don't know. Meh. I say save your $5. You don't need to buy this unless you want to. Tati Doe does have this in, I think, the Cocoa one, and she uses it more as a bronzer. Kathleen Lights really like this. I'm with Laura Lee. I don't like it. It didn't do anything. It does nothing. It doesn't even last that long on my skin either. It's just meh. That is it for this video. I hope you liked it. And I didn't really say this before, and I guess I'll say it now, but if there are products on here that you love that I have said that I don't like, or products that I love that you hate, it's all personal opinion. These products worked for me or they didn't work for me. Doesn't mean that they won't do the same for you. So just, you're gonna have to try products out and just see what does and what doesn't work. And yeah, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.